Hey guys, this is Greenwood back with another video game review. Someone taking a look at Dying Light. This is on the PlayStation 4, but it's also on the Xbox One and the PC. This game is just badass, incredible, just everything about it. I mean, I'm not a big graphics guy, but these graphics are amazing, and as you can see, there are just a veritable shit ton. Not that that's a scientific term, but there is just a ton of these zombies on screen at once, and there's more everywhere. I mean, you know, because this is obviously just a small section of the guy fall on his ass right there. Now I'll go ahead and finish him off. But the freedom of movement in this game is just absolutely incredible. Like it really does change the way you do things and everything, and the way you move around and stuff. It's hard. Let me come up behind this enemy. I'm gonna snap his neck. Let me just start snapping necks. I gotta get behind them to snap their neck. There we go. But yeah, this is fun. I love the gore and everything. But the grapple hook that I got here, you don't unlock it for a little while, because basically there's three different ways, or three different like skill trees. There's Survivor, that's for doing like normal missions, helping out survivors and everything. And you get, you know, there, and you can get these perks here. And then separately there's Agility, that's for climbing, the running, you know, vaulting over, you know, doing drop kick, that kind of stuff. Because you can unlock drop kick, you can unlock vaulting off their shoulders, you know, sliding around and everything. Free running, escape, instant escape, that kind of stuff, you know, and everything. Tackle, there's another one. Then the power, this is where you do from killing enemies and all that kind of stuff. Basically, it's, you know, the takedown, it's where you snap their neck from behind. But I mean, you can do this, the stomp, that's finish them off when they're on the ground. Whirlwind attack if you got two-handed weapons, you know, and everything. You know, there's a power attack, you got one-handed weapons and everything. You know, focus, I mean, you know, drop attack, that's when you come down off of them, like Assassin's Creed style, I guess you'd call it. But I just love using the grappling hook. It just completely changes the game as well. You almost feel like Batman, basically, you know, because you're just flying around, and you can use it. You can only use it twice in a row, basically, before it has to, you know, cool down. So like basically, like for instance, if I was, you know, use it and I try to use it again, well, I gotta wait for that cooldown in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen before I can use it again. That's not a big deal by any means. But you know, there's all sorts of things you can have, like Molotovs. Here, you know, I got firecrackers to lure them in there, and I can throw down a Molotov and just boom, you know, set them on fire and everything. But basically, you know, like I said, I'm not a big graphics guy, but these are really awesome graphics. But to me, the freedom of movement is really what gets it. You know, if you even if you don't like the open world games, because this is, you know, kind of your typical setup, the same. You got your side quest, got your main quest. You know, looking at the map and stuff. You go here, and this guy needs you to do this. It's kind of the bitch boy stuff. You know, that's basically what some of the stuff is just variations on it, basically. But even if you don't like that type of game and everything, this is still worth it just because of the way things are set up. I'll go ahead and do a drop attack on this guy here. Boom. You know, it's like a Assassin's Creed kill or something. But this is worth getting and playing just because of the freedom of movement. I mean, it really makes an enormous difference. You can't really tell as much now because I'm using the grapple and hook and stuff a lot. But if I'm running around, and I'm running from these enemies and stuff, and you know, I need to get away from them. And, you know, I'm trying to run, and normal games, you know, you'd be getting stuck on shit and everything. Well, here I could, you know, climb up on this, you know, this van here if I want. And here comes like a viral badass, kind of. I mean, I'm at a point now where I'm just destroying everything that comes in my path because I've got all these got all these badass weapons and stuff. And go ahead and use a drop kick, show you guys that real quick. But this is just, I mean, I can climb up all the walls, if it looks like I can climb it, I can. You know, like I can climb this up if I want. You know, and in most games I wouldn't be able to do that. You know, I'd be stuck. I'd have to find some special way, and it's like, you know, there's not a real, like, you know, oh well, I should be able to climb, but I can't. You know, video game stuff to it and everything. I mean, there's some of that stuff in here, of course, but if it looks like you can climb it, you can climb it. But I would give this game my highest recommendation. It's one of the best games on the PS4, obviously, and I would say on the Xbox One as well. I don't have an Xbox One, but it's one of the best games on PS4 for sure. This game is just incredibly fun. The freedom of movement alone, I can't say enough about that. The story itself, yeah, you know, it's all right, I guess. I mean, it's not a great story, but it's you know, I don't know. If I say anything, you know, it might be spoilers or too much or whatever, but it's okay. It's kind of your typical video game story. But I love the freedom of movement. I love being able to level your character up and do all that kind of stuff and get your weapons and everything. Here's my inventory. You carry 4 weapons and then 4 equipment. Basically, your weapons is on your right trigger, and you hit the right on the D-pad to select. Left on the D-pad brings up your secondary stuff, and that's your equipment. Basically, you can carry 4 of those around. You can carry more around in your backpack, but basically, you know, you want to use your 4 main ones here. You got your flashlight and all that kind of stuff. Because at night. Because the day-night cycle makes a huge difference. Nighttime is completely different than daytime. I mean, it's definitely, you know, I might make a video about that, but it's definitely, it's the real deal. You know, it's that kind of thing that it's hard. Even now, you know, and I'm kind of near the end of the game. I've leveled my character up a lot. I've done all the side quests I could so far and everything. But even now, it'd still be a type of situation where I might not make it. Then boom, see, I went the whole way across like I'm freaking Batman, you know. That shit is just awesome, you know. Drop kick that asshole. You know, you can obviously, of course, customize your weapons to put electric, you know, toxic, fire, what have you on there. But anyway, then I can go ahead and I can jump on this. I'm using a zipline, my mistake. I was gonna jump on that real quick. I'll go ahead and climb up here. It is the kind of thing that you do have to kind of get a little used to the controls. So if you jump on like garbage or like, you know, these awnings and stuff, you won't take any damage. I'll go ahead and wrap it up here though, because it's kind of starting to ramble a little bit. But this game is just so badass. I would highly recommend it to anybody. If you're dang it, get up there. If you're a video game fan, then most definitely you'd want to get this. This is just awesome. Again, you know, look at that. I mean, that's awesome. That right there says everything to me. You know, the freedom of movement. Again, I keep hitting upon that, but it's huge. It is absolutely huge. But anyway, like I said, I'll go and wrap it up here though. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.